This is Hayes Q Jones, your DVD and Blu-ray baller on a budget, and this is HQ Videos for you. If you're new to the channel, welcome. If you're a current subscriber, what's up? We greatly appreciate it. Come on in, you know the routine, make yourself at home. This week takes me to one of my favorite watering holes as far as picking up movies, Cash America Pawn Shop. I go there every Saturday. They put out all their DVDs, Blu-rays, what have you, and at a reasonable price. Normally I don't film every week because you don't want to see the same thing every week, but this time I kind of go back because I found out I actually picked up a nice little haul here. Picked up 10 Blu-rays, 1 DVD, I believe 3 4K, all under $33. So fantastic pickups, and these are some titles I was actually looking for. But before I get into what I picked up at the pawn shop, and also my Kino Lorber 3D pick for the week and my classic pick, so I have that as usual. But before I get into what I picked up at the pawn shop, not only do I collect movies, yes, I'm one of these weird, wild individuals. I actually watch them. And on a weekly basis, I like to share some of the things I've watched, either physical media, streaming on the Fire Stick, or actually live in the theaters with my family. And I'm going to kick it out with a couple movies I've already seen before, just in the hankering to watch them again. The first one is the 2008 adventure family fantasy film, Spiderwick Chronicles. This is directed by Mark Walters, produced by Larry Franco, starring John Sayles. This stars Freddie Highmore. You might know him from the television show The Bates Motel. He played the young Norman Bates. Mary Louise Parker, I believe she was in Square Pegs. Nick Nolte, of course, from 48 Hours. Sarah Bolger and Andrew McCarthy. The plot behind this: upon moving into the rundown Spiderwick estate with their mother, twin brothers Jared and Simon Grace, along with their sister Mallory, find themselves pulled into an alternate world full of fairies and other creatures. And if you like fantasy films, it's a cute film, decent plot line, normal twist at the end though, but it's just kind of on that fun fantasy Harry Potter tip. And I guess I'm looking for more movies like that I haven't seen, so I went back in the archive and picked this one out. So I believe I've heard rumors about another Harry Potter movie coming out, so if I can get more stuff like that, I think Wednesday, the television show from Netflix, might be coming to a second season. Love shows like that, so when I can't find new stuff like that, I have to go in the archives and pull some old stuff out. So if you like, again, that fantasy type movies and you haven't seen this, definitely check out Spiderwick Chronicles. My next film is, again, another one of my favorite genres, science fiction. This is a 2007 science fiction thriller, Sunshine. This is directed by Danny Boyle, produced by Andrew McDonald, written by Alice Garland. This stars Cliff Curtis, Chipo Chung, Cillian Murphy, Michelle Yeoh, which I've forgotten that she was actually in the movie, and Hiroyuki Sanada. I believe he was in Helix, and also in John Wick, I believe. The plot behind this: 50 years into the future, the sun is dying and the earth is threatened by Arctic temperatures. A team of astronauts sent to revive the sun. And again, I'm not going to give you too much more details. I don't want to give any spoilers. I hate getting spoilers myself. But this it's more suspenseful than action. You're watching the crew deal with being away from their families, dealing with some obstacles that they didn't anticipate, and how they work through the obstacles. It's a little melancholy at the end though, but it's a great suspenseful science fiction thriller, just like it says in the title though. So if you like that, and if you haven't seen that before, you're really into, I'm trying to think what I compare it to. Maybe something like an Arrival, Annihilation, maybe not as much action though, but that kind of suspense and that kind of drama that kind of pulls you into the story. So if you like that, definitely check out 2009 science fiction thriller, Sunshine. My next movie is a 2009 drama horror thriller with an emphasis on the drama, Antichrist. This was written and directed by Lars von Trier, produced by Bettina Bruckheimer, starring Willem Dafoe, Charlotte Gainsborough, and Storm. I'm gonna probably kill this person's middle name. Achich Soulstorm. The plot behind this: a grieving couple retreats to their cabin, which they call Eden, in the woods, hoping to repair their broken hearts and troubled marriage. But nature takes its course and things go from bad to worse. What can I say about this movie? Off the top, this is probably the second most disturbing movie I've ever seen. First one probably being Human Centipede. And it's a different type of disturbing. First of all, I kind of went in this not knowing anything about it, not watching any trailers, just picked up a list of most disturbing movies, and this was in it. My wife actually mentioned this before. I love Willem Dafoe. I think he is a phenomenal method actor. I mean, he lives and breathes the role. If I knew what this is about, specifically in the first 5 minutes, I probably want to watch this though, but this is one of those artistic films. It could have a lot of different meanings. It starts out, I think the first 5 minutes, it's all black and white, ultra slow motion, very sexual, very erotic, very sadomasochistic in certain areas. I'm just trying to describe it without getting any spoilers away. One of these people, one of the characters just made, is the Antichrist, in my opinion. Just what this person does is so off the wall, sadistic, and just downright evil. And again, I actually had to watch some of the supplements. This was a Criterion collection just to get a better feel for the movie. They did very little rehearsals. If it wasn't up to Willem Dafoe, I believe this movie would have been a lot more perverse and a lot more sadistic. He had to actually talk the director and writer down from certain scenes. So if you like that artistic, abstract, very disturbing type of movie, Antichrist is definitely your film for you. Check it out, or not. It's just, again, one of those very disturbing movies. My last pick is a Netflix pick, just released this past week. It's a 2025 American action comedy film, Back in Action. This is directed, written, and produced by Seth Gordon, starring Jamie Foxx, Cameron Diaz, Andrew Scott, Kyle Chandler, and I'm not going to mention the last person because I didn't expect that person to be in the movie. She kind of made the movie for me, so I won't spoil that for you though. But the plot behind this: CIA NOC operatives Matt and his fiancee Emily are taken by the superior and friend Chuck to obtain the key called the Industrial Control System, or ICS, a device that can control any electronic system, and a potent asset from the Polish KGB agent turned terrorist Balthazar Gore during his children's grandiose birthday party. This movie is very reminiscent of Spy Kids with Antonio Banderas. Little corny, very cool action scenes. You have Jamie Foxx, so you have the Fox's sense of humor in there. My only, I guess, complaint or criticism of the movie was the casting of Jamie Foxx and Cameron Diaz. Like both of them separately, I think Jamie Foxx is probably one of the most talented people in Hollywood. Reminiscent of people like Dean Martin, where you can do stand-up comedy, you can act, you can perform. He's an artist. Like Cameron Diaz since the days of Charlie's Angels, the movie, and the Being John Malkovich. So I like both actors, or actor and actress, but together they just didn't really seem to have a chemistry. I mean, chemistry, for example, Mr. and Mrs. Smith with Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie. I mean, they have so much chemistry, they end up getting married after the movie. Salma Hayek and Samuel Jackson, the Hitman's movie, they work together. They kind of mesh. They have a chemistry. Just didn't feel that chemistry between Jamie and Cameron, but other than that, very fun movie. It's a family-oriented movie, so definitely check it out. Now, without further ado, sit back, relax, have a drink of a smoke, and I'll catch you on the other end of this video. You can enjoy this dreary, rainy day. Great movie watching day. Back at the Black Cave. Back at the Black Cave. We are back at the motherfucking Black Cave. Have my Cash America pickups here. Got some bangers in here. One of the best pickups I've done in probably about 6 months. Have my 3D pick, which is a exclusive, hard to find 3D pick. Have my classic pick for the week, as well as my Kino Lorber. So let me get these scanned in, and we'll jump right into it. What you say, Shira? Yeah, she didn't say crap. Hold on. I'm going to jump into what I purchased at Cash America. First one, Burt Reynolds and Breaking In. And I believe this is an MGM out-of-print DVD. And I've never seen this. Burt's career, I believe in the 60s and 70s, he was a man. Going towards the late 80s, mid to 80s, he started making a lot of BS movies like Cop and the Kid. And I never heard of this though, but don't know anything about it. It's a blind buy. Didn't cost that much, so it's definitely worth the watch. Plus, I'm building up my Burt Reynolds collection, so this is just adding to his filmography. Breaking In. And I don't know who this guy is. He kind of looks like a broke Pauly Shore, but I don't know who this guy is. I believe this is like a heist comedy, Breaking In. Next, I actually purchased this at the last minute. When I had my stack of movies at Cash America, I actually had a movie there that I already had. So I'm like, can you take this off? I was like, where to rang it up? Can you find another movie? So I'm rushing through, and I found this. I actually like Ewan McGregor. Emily Blunt, kind of indifferent. This is a Sony release. I believe this is a romantic comedy. So if you've seen this, definitely leave a comment. Tell me if this is worth watching, or should I put this on the back burner. Salmon fishing in the Yemen. And again, I like Ewan McGregor, so been a fan of his. Did he do, what's that heroin movie? Can't think of it right now. Salmon fishing in the Yemen. And it'll come to me, that other movie he did, or I think that he did. Next is the remaker of Child's Play. And it's not a bad remake. It's an Orion release, which I believe the original Child's Play was on Orion's release. Already watched this again though. Very fun watch. Child's Play. Next, a movie that I was looking for. I have a bootleg copy in my collection, so I'm very glad to upgrade to the Blu-ray. Three legends: Pacino, Walken, and Alan Arkin. Love Alan Arkin from The In-Laws with Peter Falk. Christopher Walken's filmography is just so long, along with Al Pacino. Can't even go into all the list of great movies that they both have done. Stand-Up Guys, and we'll see if the code works. And this is a Lionsgate release, Stand-Up Guys. Next, I had this, but I didn't realize there was I thought I had the unrated director's cut. Unrated and the director's cut. I might just have the theatrical cut. But we have Billy Bob Thornton, the late Bernie Mac, the late John Ritter, Bad Santa. And just got it right after Christmas. This is a Miramax release. Excuse me, is this Miramax? It's Miramax, but it's also Paramount, so I'm not sure how that works. Bad Santa. Get back in there. There you go. Bad Santa. Next, this is a blind buy. I mostly got it because of Jack Black. I like Jack Black. He hasn't done anything really relevant in a while, though, but I still like him. This is an older movie. Cameron Diaz, Kate Winslet, Jude Law. The Holiday, from the director of What a Woman Wants and Something Gotta Give. I think that's Jack Nicholson. What Women Want. I think that's Mel Gibson. And can't think of the girl from Twister. Holiday. Next, it's a blind buy right here.
but I've heard a lot of things about it. Great director. Don't necessarily care for him as a person though, but does some great movies. Great list, great list of movies he's directed as well as movies he's been in. Specifically, the High Plains Drifter series. Clint Eastwood, Cry Macho. If you've seen this, let me know if there's any good. Just heard good things about it. And this is a Warner Brothers release. Cry Macho. Next, and where's my Wesley Snipes here? Got my Wesley Snipes, aka the Real Blade, my Billy Bob Thornton, my Sling Blade. I'm still looking for the original Free Willy. I believe that's out of print. I don't even know if there's a Blu-ray copy of that, of Free Willy, but I know it's hard to find. But we have Bendy Irwin, who I don't know who that is, and Beau Bridges, the father of Jeff, and can't think of his brother. I'm just having a brain fart today. Free Willy, Beau Bridges, Jeff Bridges. Yeah, mine's starting to work a little bit today. This is still in the wrapper, as you can see here. Escape from Pirates Cove, and this is a Warner Brothers release. Cut this. There we go. Free Willy, Blu-ray, and the digital copy / DVD combo disc. Free Willy. Nice slipcover here. Oh. If I can get a hold of it. Nice slipcover. Escape from Pirates Cove. Next, we have a movie I've been looking for online. I could have got like $6 or $7 online, but I just figured if I'm patient and I look, I can eventually find it in the wild. Found it in the wild. Why Did I Get Married? Tyler Perry, and you just have a whole host of stars. Janet Jackson, Jill Scott, I believe that's Michael Jai White, Janet Jackson, of course, Tyler Perry, old boy from New York Undercover, who was really undercover for a long time, but that's a different story for a different channel. The Lionsgate release. Great movie about relationships and dysfunctional relationships. And also came out with the sequel, Why Did I Get Married 2, TOO, which I do have on Blu-ray. So I have both of these on Blu-ray. And this is a Lionsgate release. Why Did I Get Married? Next, I got a little too happy when I saw this because I thought it was 4K. It just has the black stripe like 4K. It's just a Blu-ray. Nice slipcover, has the embossed print here. Will Ferrell, Jamie Foxx, from the Humans Who Brought You Cocaine Bear and 21 Jump Street. Very funny movie, good movie with Channing Tatum. This is 222. Who released this? SDS? Studio Distribution Services. Never heard of them. Don't know who that distributor is. Got the Dolby Digital Audio. See if the code works. Heard this is very funny, so looking forward to watching this. Strays. This is my second to last pickup from the pawn shop. Very geeked to get this. As soon as I got this, I was just like, let me pop it in and see how it looks. End up watching the first two movies. Sounds phenomenal in 4K. Looks beautiful. The one thing I didn't notice though was the sound. With the original Blu-rays are just Dolby Digital. These are Dolby Atmos. And with the Dolby Digital, it sounds great. I mean, you get the separation, the front, the back, the center, But with these, you get the whole encompassing sound. It's just like you're bathed in sound. The bass seems like it's about an octave or two lower, and you get a lot more sound from the rear channels, the back channels, of course, the Dolby height channel. So very happy to get this. Essentially, I'll tell you what the prices were though, but you can't beat this. Online, I think the cheapest is like $10 plus shipping, so $14. Didn't pay anywhere close to that though. So the trilogy of the Expendables, I still need to get the fourth one, but again, very happy to get this at a ridiculously low price. My Kino Lorber pick for the week, speaking of Burt Reynolds, is one of his earlier cuts, Navajo Joe, directed by Sergio Corbucci. I don't know if that's a Italian director, but like I said, in the 60s, that's when, 60s and 70s, Burt Reynolds was the man. I'd equate him probably to Bruce Willis, Arnold Schwarzenegger, Stallone of that time. So he was the man back here. Navajo Joe. Haven't seen this. I found this on a bonus trailer of another Kino Lorber. Whenever I get these, I always look at the bonus trailers to see if there's anything that I haven't seen that I like. I saw this, I think it was like maybe $11-12 on Amazon. I think I had a little discount with it though, so had to pick it up. Beautiful slip cover, Navajo Joe. My classic pick is also what I picked up at the pawn shop. Curtis 50 Cent Jackson, Get Rich or Die Trying. Can you believe it's been 20 years since he dropped this? 2005, 20 years. So this is a classic in my eyes. This kind of introduced 50 Cent to acting as well as music. Everybody really didn't know him except the underground rap lovers. And this is kind of his big come up. Get Rich or Die Trying. And this is a Paramount release. I had the DVD. Didn't even know this came out on Blu-ray. So very happy to get this. And my 3D pick for the week, Sing 2. Now these 3Ds, it's very hard to ball on the budget with these, because a lot of these, they're imports. I believe, I don't know how the rights go with some of these 3D movies, because a German company called Turbine, they now have a 3D version of Sing 2, as well as a 3D version of Bumblebee, Mission Impossible Fallout, and I think the last live action Transformer movie, which wasn't that great. They also have in 3D, but they're kind of pricey. They're like $40-45. So, but you have the Blu-ray and the 3D. I think I paid about $40-45 for this though. But these are really hard to get. I haven't watched this yet, as you see, still in the wrapper, so can't tell you how the 3D is though. But the same company that did this, I believe, did Dr. Dolittle, and they did Jurassic Park Dominion. So they do a decent job on the 3D tip. And these are my banger pickups for the week. If you're familiar with the channel, this is where I separate the artwork from the disc, see if any of these make the shelves, and get you good people on your way. Hold on. And before I forget, the Ewan McGregor movie that I was thinking of is Train Spotting. Sorry guys, I'm just having major brain farts today though. Train Spotting. Now we can close it up. And I almost forgot, for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 Blu-rays, 1 DVD, and 3 4K. It's been a whopping $33.50. Essentially, they charged me $3 for all the Blu-rays. They charged me $3 for this one. So essentially, I paid $1 per 4K. Can't beat that. I'm balling, boy. I'm balling, baby. Everything scanned into my CLZ Movies app. C is in Child's Play, L is in Lean On Me, Z is in Zulu Dawn. Let's knock this out. I have everything laid out, ready to be put back in its proper place. As usual, I appreciate each and every one of you tuning in, leaving comments. If you've made this far, smash a like. Give me the big thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed yet, subscribe. Go ahead and do yourself something good for 2025. Go ahead and subscribe. Other than that, may the best of your past be the worst of your future. Everyone be safe. Deuces.